onto your pencil. And we're missing a couple of students today, but we'll work with it. Okay, so make sure that your textbook, if you have a textbook under your desk, go ahead and flip it over if you can. Okay, because we're not going to be using our book at all today. So, hide it underneath. What's that? Yeah, either underneath your backpack or flip it over.
Did you say under or back or
that's fine. Alright, so listen up. The only way this is going to work, we can go back to individual work if we're not cooperating, working as a group, and being nice and quiet, right? So it's going to take teamwork. Okay, I'm going to tell you the teams right now. So the first group, we have, if everyone could actually stand up and kind of come up in the center. So we're going to have 4 groups total. First group, I'm going to have you come over this way. If you've got a pencil, great. You only need 1 per group, right? Maya, Anne-Marie, and Lexi, come over in this area. Second group, Lydia, Jake, Jared, and Katie over here. And third group, we'll have you come over here. Third group will be Callie, Andy, and Kaylin in this area here. Fourth group, last group, I'm not sure. Nolan, Tabby, Kylie, that's it, 3 of you over in this area. Maya, do you have your group? Okay. Alright, so everyone's got their groups. Now, you can go ahead and shift the desks around a little bit. You can make kind of a little circle. You're gonna work together to answer questions. Yeah. Over that way. Alright, can I get two volunteers? And can you pass one of these out to each group? There's only 4 groups really. I'll take care of it. If you actually, Lydia, if you want to give a scrap piece of paper to every group.
I have scrap piece.
Lydia, one over here.
There, I have scrap piece.
I'll explain it.
Oh, I know. I was talking about it. So fantastic.
All right, listen up. I can't hear no one. What's it? No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Okay, so I'm hoping each group you have 3 different things. Scrap sheet of paper, copy of the periodic table, and then there's a checklist, right? Do you have the checklist in your room? Okay. Yep. You don't have to, no. Yeah. Alright. Everyone listen up. Nolan, you ready?
Yes.
Alright, so there's been a crime committed at the school.
No.
So,
Really?
Alright, the whole idea of this, okay, we've got a test upcoming on Friday, on chapter 3. Okay, test on chapter 3 on Friday, and I'll remind you again later. But the whole idea of this is going to be a good review activity for you. Kylie, Nolan, paying attention? You gotta listen carefully, otherwise you're not going to understand how the game works. Okay? I know some of you did in Mrs. Paul Matthews' class, but some of you did not. Okay? So, there's 3 different categories. These are possible suspects. We have Mr. Jacobson, myself, Mrs. Paul Matthews, Mr. Churchill, and Mrs. Levy. So, as you can see, these are listed on your checklist, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then there's another category that I have here. This is where the crime took place. It could have taken place in the computer lab, the library, the gym, on the playground, or in the principal's office. Okay? And then lastly, you have to figure out what was stolen. So was it a painted element tile, a pumpkin, an iPad, a bag of popcorn, or a box of Cheesy Bites? Okay, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. So I'm going to just pick one of these at random. So I'm going to pick what was stolen at random. I'm not sure which one. We'll figure out what it is later. And I'm going to pick out the culprit who actually committed the crime. What's that? Oh yeah, that's not. It doesn't matter. It might be me. Got it? And so those are over here. Maybe. And lastly, just randomly pick one here. So now what I'm going to do is we have 12 different clues. So we have 12 different clues. I'm going to use this desk. The first few hours we use the desk back there, but it got a little bit crowded back here. So I'm going to use this desk here for the clues. And I'm going to shuffle them around here randomly. I'll give you 12 total. Now here's the important, or one of the important things is when you come and look at a clue, you don't want other people to see it, right? So when you come and look at a clue, you might want to look at it like this, and then you have to put it back down. Okay? Now I'm going to explain this whole process. So we'll go over the first question together. Okay? So the whole idea is, as a group, you're going to try to get the correct answer. You're going to bring your answer up to me. If it's correct, and only if it's correct, then you get a clue. But keep in mind, you only get one chance to get the correct answer. So if you answer incorrectly, then you have to sit back down. You don't get a clue. You don't get a chance to come up with another answer. So let's do the first one together. There's a couple other things that I'll mention too. When someone brings up the correct answer, the remaining three groups will have 1 minute to give me their final answer. Okay? So this is the first question. So on your scrap sheet of paper, I want you to think together and see if you can come up with the correct answer. What three particles are found in an atom? Three particles. And like I said, there's no rush right now. Yeah, you don't. Alright, so one person from each group. One person from each group will come up. Okay. Now you can grab one clue. Whoever brings the answer up is the one who grabs the clue. Okay? Okay. Just wait till she's done. Give her some space. You have to give the person in front of you space so you have people. Okay? So when he's done. No, sorry. Okay. Now remember, when you look at the clue, do you remember what your clue was, Andy? Andy, do you remember your clue? Nope. You're supposed to put it back. Do you remember your clue? Check it off. What you're doing is you're eliminating possibilities. Okay? So whatever cards you flip, that's not who did it or what they stole or where it happened. Alright? You kind of get the idea? Nope, no books. No books. I gave you, we will use the periodic table a couple of times. Okay. Katie, you okay, so let's start number 2. Now the idea here is, who came up from this group? Was it Nolan? Okay, on the next question, one of you comes up. Okay? And take up your answer and then we'll keep on moving. So I want everyone to be involved and everyone to get a chance. Okay, so here's the next question. What two particles account for almost all of the mass of an atom? Okay, good. Oh, no, can't take it up there. You have that down right. Good thinking. Good thinking. Yep, make sure that you're confident with your final answer. We're going to give you about 30 more seconds. And we'll go over the answer for number 1 and number 2. Okay, and you already answered right, and you got your clue. Okay. Almost done? So, okay. Come on up. So one of you grab the clue. Now remember when you flip over your clue, remember it. When you walk back to your group, you gotta check it off on your checklist. Okay? Yeah, you want them to see. Okay? So some of you had electrons as one of the answers. Electrons are actually really, really light. Yeah, really tiny. So in the nucleus, remember what's in the nucleus? Out of the three particles? First question, Matt? Yeah, protons and neutrons are in the nucleus. Yeah, protons and neutrons are in the nucleus. And then the electrons are on the outside. The electrons are really tiny. So remember the protons and the neutrons, they make up most of the mass of the atom. And I forgot, everyone got the first question right, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So we'll just go over that answer real quick. What three particles are found in an atom? Protons, neutrons, and electrons. Good. All right. You ready for number 3?
Yes.
We went over this yesterday. There are 3 types of nuclear radiation. Name them. For an extra hint, which one is the most penetrating type?